morning, it's race day in Monza with a beautiful sunshine for the last European round of the World Touring Car Championship. We are on the front of the grid with Alain Menu and Nicola Larini in P4 and P5 respectively behind the three Seat using the very fast turbo diesel engine. We'll see in race one how it develops with the slipstream and the game between the two teams, hoping of course to see Nicola on the podium for his home race. Let's see how it goes. Very exciting indeed, that first race here in Monza with the Seat winning, Ivan Muller from pole position, winning in front of his teammate Jordi Genet, and Alfa Romeo in the third position with James Thompson here in Monza. But then Nicola Larini and Alain Menu finishing in P4 and P5 of this race one with some more valuable points for the championship. And Rob Huff doing a fantastic race also from 16 on the grid. He finished in P8, which means of course pole position for race 2. But let's have a word with the drivers and debriefing that very exciting first race. With Nicola Larini, a very exciting race of course. Nicola, a big battle just behind the Seat and with Thompson's Alfa. Did you hope for a podium at a certain stage?
Well, since the beginning I was sure to get a podium, maybe the lowest place, but podium. I didn't forecast James before the start, that he was so fast as he showed in the straight line. So for me it was quite difficult to get his toe. I was hitting the limiter 350 meters before the braking point, so it was quite impossible to try to overtake him.
Terrific race, Rob. You won 8th place in 9 laps. Yeah. So how was it? The start already was brilliant.
Yeah, it was all a bit of a blur really. That far back was very difficult to see the lights, so I just made sure at the last minute I put myself in a position where I could see the lights, and I don't think the sort of 3 rows in front of me saw them, because I got on the power a lot earlier than most of them, and just jumped about 5 of them off the start down into turn 1. I got hit from behind going into turn 1, which lost me those sort of 4 or 5 places that I'd gained. And then it was a bit of a blur until I came round and saw Will was holding that I was in P10 with about 4 laps to go. And I thought, right, well, how am I going to get past these two? Because I had Portero and one of the Seat's new goals in front of me. And
you took both of them.
Both of them in one move down at the start straight. So it was brilliant race. You know, very, very enjoyable, and that's how racing should be.
5th on the starting grid, 5th at the checkered flag, Alain, but in between it was quite exciting, right?
Yeah, because at the start, rolling start, I could not see the lights. And the problem is we've got to stay behind the car in front, so you know, I didn't want to like move over. So I just concentrated on Muller in front, and as soon as I saw him go, then I went. But obviously the guys who could see the lights went before me, so Farfus and Tomo overtook me. But then I had a fight with Jörg Müller, then I had a fight with Farfus. And I kind of lost the train to the 5 cars in front of me. But then they started fighting between Nick and Tomo and Tarquini, so I caught them up, and then I got Tarquini. I think he gave up the pace. He didn't fight too hard. So yeah, no, that's good. It's great for us, you know. 4th, 5th, and Rob 8th place. So for race 2, it's really good.
We are at the end of the Parc Fermé situation, so the mechanics are now working on the 3 Chevrolet cars for race 2, when Rob Huff, car number 6, is going to start from the pole position this time. Nicolas Larini and Alain Menu on the 3rd row of the grid, which means 3 cars in the top 6. Let's see how it goes in race 2 with a standing start this time. Nicolas Larini, Yokohama Cup, you smell champagne, which is always a good sign.
Yeah, unfortunately, always second. The next step is getting difficult for me.
It was close, huh? You had a very impressive start, and then you were leading the race for a few laps.
I was really concentrate to score the best result. But honestly, with Seat Diesel, it's quite difficult. It's there's no way. It seems to be another challenge. They have an incredible engine at the exit of the corner. So, and what we can gain is not enough. Anyway, there is Macau now. I love that circuit. It's my last chance to win race in this season. I'll do all my best.
The podium in Monza, anyway, it's always a good feeling, and lots of supporters here.
In Monza, I never seen a lot of people as today. I remember the past when I was in Formula 1. Honestly, for touring car, it's the first time that Monza is quite full. Very nice.
And a good show from Nicolas. Congratulazione, bravo. What about the next racetrack? Because of course we have the final of the championship in Macau, street circuit, but still quite fast too.
Yeah, and you know, in street circuits we have done very well. We won in Porto, we won in Po this year. So I think we also have the narrowest car, which is an advantage in Macau. So for Macau, we will really go for pole position and hopefully race wins. But at the same time, Macau is a bit of a gamble. But if we can qualify well, then we will have to concentrate on the race, and we have good hopes. And the interesting thing is that our 2 main competitors are now really fighting head-to-head for the championship. And if we can have a word to say about it, it will be interesting.
Okay, Macau, next time. It will be on the weekend of 18-19 November. We'll be there with the Chevrolet Inside program on Friday, Saturday and Sunday this time. So please follow us on the ChevroletInside.com. Bye-bye from Monza.